Back to basics, let's get down to brass tacks and start rolling the dice. We need some practical facts, no more theory crafting or lofty abstracts. I need a concrete solution, a foregone conclusion. Back to basics. Back to basics, let's get down to brass tacks and start rolling the dice. We need some practical facts, no more theory crafting. Back to basics. Resolution, a foregone conclusion. Back to basics. Let's get down to gotta spin up the game. Let's get down to brass tacks and start rolling the dice. We need some practical facts, no more theory crafting or lofty abstracts. I need a concrete solution, a foregone. You hear the game coming through? Back to basics. We're back to basics. We're back to basics. Oh, what's up? Let's see. Let's go to this. What is going on here? There's a hole in the void. A void in the void. No, don't look. Look away. I'm not ready. We're not ready to be seen. Oh no, there's a hole in the top of the void now. Alright, well that'll have to do. That'll be good enough. Hopefully the music has died. Why do my glasses do this? You can see into the void. What's up, folks? What's up, Kinder? Kinder, I believe is how that's pronounced. And Spoon BK. What is this? This is an AMA. This is a Ask Me Anything live, whilst I also attempt to play a game called Cardhunter. So, let's get started here. Greetings and welcome to Elder Goblin Games, the Universalist TTRPG channel where the DCs are made up and the stats don't matter. Good evening, folks, and welcome to my first ever Cardhunter AMA. I did an AMA before where there was Kinder, sorry. Yeah, I did an AMA before where I just picked a subject, so it wasn't really an AMA, I guess, and I started talking about it to whoever was there, whoever was willing to listen out there on the airwaves. And this time, I'm going to attempt to play a fun little game that I like that's called Cardhunter. Let me make sure I'm coming through on the stream. Kinder, sorry. Yeah. Okay, wow, that's quite a delay, but it sounds like things are happening. Like a gentler, kinder. Okay, gotcha. Well, welcome. Ignore my non-professionalism as I have a hole in the void here. All right, I'm all hyped up on Java Juice right now, so I'm gonna see if I can pull up the game. Let's see if I can make this work. So for those of you who don't know what this is a fun little game called Cardhunter, which has a lot of inspiration from D&D. It's basically like sort of D&D scenarios built into a deck builder game. And I'm going to start a new account so I can't cheat, so I can't have all my goodies ready to go. And we're going to play from the beginning, a new campaign. Let me know if the audio of the game ends up drowning out my voice, because I haven't tested this yet. So, help! Monsters are attacking the village. Who will save us? Alright, click a tab, choose a dwarf, human, or elven warrior, then recruit one. I think I'm gonna go human warrior. Let's name them Y'all can help me name this person if you want. Audio's good. Cool. Yo, what's up, RPG Bliss? I'm going to name this one because I'm being real creative right now. Jorben Craggs. Jorben Craggs hears the call to adventure, strides over from the bar, and pledges to help the old man. Okay.
Yay!
It's time for your first adventure. Yay! Click exit to return to the map. Oh, I only get one? Okay. Raid on Omelette. Is that a reference to the something of Hamlet? Village of Hamlet? Raid on Hamlet? With his last breath, I'll do my theater voice here. With his last breath, the old man gasps and points towards the nearby village of Omelette. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's up, Twin Steel? Everything's good. Got some green tea. You? I'm, against my better judgment, drinking a Coca-Cola product. But I need some caffeine. Because it's been a long day, and my kid woke up at 6 a.m.? 6:30? Somewhere in there. Okay, I like to read these, so I'm just going to read it. Kobolds are raiding the peaceful village of Omelette, slaughtering the villagers, and plundering their meager possessions. Will a brave adventurer step up to send these vicious bandits packing? The peasants will surely reward anyone valiant enough to aid them stopping the raid on Omelette. An exciting battle for one character. I love that they use like the old school format here. It's really cool. This game is awesome. I don't know why it didn't ever get bigger attention. It came out in like 2013. It's old now. It's 11 years old. That's crazy. Regular adventure begin. I guess starting properly will at least give me a chance to explain a few more of the rules to you. Okay, so tutorial time. But it's so late. You'll ruin your sleep. Nah, once you have a kid, I mean, I think you know this. You're just tired all the time. Hoo-wee! These kobold raiders are in a group that shares a single deck. Okay. So, one of the cool things about this game, I almost want to write a system that is based on Cardhunter. Like an actual... I would have to just steal it, though. And while game mechanics are whatever, can't be copyrighted, I don't know about video game mechanics, if that makes sense. Like board game / card game. Anyways, so one of the cool things about this game is whenever you're creating characters, you pick human, dwarf, or elf. And if you're a human, you get kind of middle of the road. You get a run that's a 3 move. If you're an elf, you move a little faster. You get a dash, I think, which is a 4. And dwarves get just the walk, so they only get 2. And then your deck depends on the armor and things that you have slotted on your character. Each of them usually contains about 3 cards. So I just wanted to explain a little bit of this game for people who may be watching who've never heard of it. Oh, speaking of card games, any chance to play Inscription? I have been playing it lately. I might start over and do a fresh run if these live chat kind of things end up taking off. I don't know. We'll have to see if there's any engagement with it. But I do really like that game. Thanks for suggesting it to me. Indent Your Code. It's awesome. I've been really enjoying it. When a group plays a move, they can all move at once. So yeah, groups are good. I'm gonna use my bludgeon here, which is a 4 melee crushing in a 1 range. So they have to be next to me, just like in D&D. You gotta be in melee. I'm gonna. Whoop. What happened there? Okay, select the target. Now they're hitting me with a weak strike. Click anywhere to continue. This is just 2 damage. I have a reliable hide though, which is armor 1, and this is a non-roll armor, so it automatically happens. This is one of the things I really love about this game. This game came out 13 years ago. Attacks automatically hit. Armor reduces damage, and sometimes you have to roll to reduce that damage. So there's different qualities of armor, and some are really good, some are not. And then some get used up once they roll, so I only take 1 damage. Monsters in a group turn gray after they have attacked and can't act again until the next round. This is a lie. This game, sometimes, because they have a shared deck, sometimes a monster will still hit you, I've noticed. It's your turn to play. Alright, well, I'm going to walk back since there's only one of me, and this guy's going to run. Okay, well, he's probably going to hit me. Yep, for one. I'm going to pass, and Gary ends the round. We draw a new hand. You can keep up to 2 cards at the end of your turn. Yep, because you're human. I already explained this. Draw 2 more cards from your deck. Ooh, what is Simple Strike? It's just a worse bludgeon. Okay, well, let's see if we can kill this one. They hit me. I hit them. Gary passes, so I'm going to end the round because there's no point in running away. Okay. Block. Boom. Kobolds. Easy to kill with that. Speaking of card games, I'm back. And thanks for joining me, everybody. I don't know if I'll keep doing this or not, but if it's fun, if people enjoy it, then I will keep doing it. So, Raid on Omelet. Alright, we already read the premise. Aftermath. The village is saved and the remaining kobold raiders scamper off into the fields. The grateful villagers reward you handsomely, rather. The task now remains to track these miscreants back to their lair and put a stop to the attacks. Collect loot. So we get some XP. Yay. I don't quite level, but we open the chest. Woohoo! Okay. This is unusable treasure, so I'll end up selling that, but finish. Head to the armory to exchange your loot for something useful. Okay, tutorial. Yay! Still going. Amber shard. Yep. Okay, so I sell this for 40 gold. Huh. Okay, these are the slots. Yeah, I've got some weak strikes and stuff. Fix this. Buy a woodsman axe. Yep. Sell that for 2 gold. So these are the item slots I was talking about. Yeah. Weapons. Yep. Huh. Okay. Replaces weak cards with good ones. Mouse over to see what you have. Right click to, yep, spacebar to save my plus. So weapons on a warrior give you 6 attacks, and boots can give you like armor and an extra movement, sometimes an extra attack, depends on the style of boot. You earn more things later, like you'll get a shield as a warrior, and then you'll get a human trait, so something that's like a racial bonus basically, and then you usually get like a class trait or something at a higher level, but I'm only level 1 right now, so alright. Let's exit. Yay! Time to go back on the trail of the kobolds. Jorvin Crag searches the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading into the wilderness. And now. Alright, let's get started on the next module. The Kobold Encampment. Okay, I'm back. Was suggesting some games on Discord. Ah, what games? Following the trail of the footsteps and dropped plunder, you find the kobold raiders camped in the woods, a league from Omelet. Now is the time when they are squabbling over their loot to strike back, destroy the kobold encampment, and safeguard the village for levels 1 to 2. Okay, I kind of laugh at that every time. You pursue the kobolds into the treacherous hills surrounding Omelet. Before long, a musty stench alerts you to the presence of the remaining kobolds. It seems they are gathering their ill-gotten possessions and are making preparations to flee. It's up to you to stop them from warning the main camp. Now, it's been so long since I played this game that I actually don't remember any of the adventures, which is fun. It's like I'm getting to play them fresh again. Jeepers! This time, you were outnumbered 3-1. Not to worry, I have a few hints that will help you out. Okay, I'm going to try to breeze through this. Enemies have to halt when they move next to you, so move to the yellow square to stop them from surrounding you. Okay. Yeah, because now there are choke points. These shield-carrying kobolds have block cards. Use your weakest attacks first to draw them out. That is actually good advice that I didn't remember. So. But they failed in. Well, if this does get through, never mind. I see. I did it wrong. I did the bad. End round. So Knights of Pen and Paper. You arrive in town. Oh yeah, I've played those. Yeah, I like Knights and Pen and Paper. It's a good one too. Bunch of games on Steam that recreate the feel of a tabletop RPG. Yeah, I've played through both of those. I did them on my phone, or the other way around. I did them on Steam and then bought them on my phone and played them when I was had a lot of downtime. When you see new cards, remember to right-click them. Yeah. Okay, Chop is cool. Chop will let me hit 2 people at once, like so. And then I finish this guy. Okay, Gary passed, so I'm gonna pass. Are you gonna float there until I right-click something? You are. Okay, so let's go weak attack first, like Gary suggests. Get the block out of the way. Oof. Alright. Hopefully I get the jump on him. Oh no. Alright. Adventure complete. You arrive in a town that is voiced by Ruben Smith on YouTube. Is that an adventure in that game? I can't remember. It's been a while. Having dispatched the raiding party, you overturn their camp and liberate what items they had. Searching the area reveals a cave mouth and a crude earthen tunnel leading into darkness under the hills. Is this where the kobolds have come from? Only further adventure will tell. Yo! What's up, Indent? Woohoo! So do I call you Egg or Jorban? What do you prefer? I probably prefer Jorban. Egg. I'm calling the Discord the Egg Web. The Elder Goblin Games Web. Huzzah! Jorban Crags leveled up and has more health. Jorban Crags also unlocked a new shield slug. Yep, I was explaining this a little earlier. Right now I just have unreliable blocks because I don't have anything in it. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, a rare item. The Kobold Killer. That should come in handy. Okay. Huh. You know, you really should head to the armory to get yourself a shield. I hear there are new heroes waiting at the tavern, too. So I'm going to go to the tavern first. Recruit one of those crafty wizards. I think I'm going to go either... You guys can help me decide this. I have human fighter. Dwarf moves a little slower, but has more health. So I'm thinking either dwarf wizard or dwarf cleric. And then, yeah, elf of whichever other I don't do. So, let me know. Other than TTRPGs and video games, do you play any other board games? Have you tried Gloomhaven? I have. I played Gloomhaven for a short stint with some friends in between D&D campaigns when I was feeling a little burnout as a game master. And I still wanted to scratch that itch and play something. And one of my friends had just bought it. So, yeah. Basically, we played for a little while. I enjoyed some things about it. Ultimately, I decided it's a good, like, when your group doesn't gather kind of thing, but it wasn't really for me long term, if that makes sense. I do like it, though. I think it's got some really cool things going on. I like the mixing of deck building. I mean, it's basically what this game is, you know. Deck building mixed with a little bit of that D&D battle on a grid type thing. But I felt like I wanted more customization than there was. That's maybe my main gripe with it. Is like the classes are all pretty much, you get a couple choices each level. And I don't know. Say what you will about that. So any suggestions for elf, wizard, or dwarf wizard? What should I go with? Fast and low health wizard, so extra squishy, or slow wizard with more health. And then whoever else is going to be, whatever race we don't pick is going to be the cleric. So let me know. And I also have a few skins, I think. So we can go elf wizard. Dwarf wizard. Alright. Unless somebody else. Slow wizard with more health. Okay, I like it. Do we want old bald man with the cool orb? Lady dwarf with the golden rod? Oh, that's it. I just have those two. I'm kind of feeling she's got the Leia hair going on. You know, very Star Wars. Yeah, that's 2 votes for slower wizard with more health, so Alright. If nobody cares, I'm going to do randomly. Baldy! Alright, what should we name this? Rinthrund. Rinthrund. I kind of like that, actually. Rinthrund. Huh. I'm gonna copy this. Undok. These aren't bad names, actually. Askarag. Askarag. Oofdigond. That's a little bit hard to say. Alright, we're going with... Oh no, did it not say it? What was it? Rune? Maybe it's on my stream. Let me see if I can find it before it goes away. I already lost the name. Alright, I'm just gonna hit random again, and we'll go with this. Thagzorn. Thagzorn. Galkaraz. I don't want to spend too much time on this. So we'll go with either Osgot or... Don't want to spend time on this, then continues to select 20 more names. Throgrog. That's way too many G's. I'm gonna go with Throgrog. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
Throgrog joins your party. Wizards are long-range attackers and can develop powerful magic, but they are fragile fighters. Let's pursue the goblins. Return to okay, so they're just doing one class at a time, I guess. Tunnels into darkness.
Yeah.
In the hillside, a crude tunnel leads into the darkness. From the ominous portal, the kobolds sallied forth to terrorize the farmers. Now you must turn the tables and bring fire and the sword to the raiders themselves as you venture down the tunnels into darkness. Before we start, I'm just going to add, I went to my friendly local game store today, FLGS. And I am stoked to say that I grabbed a little duet here of a game I've been looking at for a long time. Torchbearer. This is the, oh, wrong side. Dungeoneer's Handbook and the Scholar's Guide. But I am super stoked. This is a beautiful box set. The art inside is amazing. Both hardcover books with the gold foil on the side. I'm kind of obsessed with the way that Luke Crane and that gang do their books. I really, really love, stylistically, they're for me, yeah. So I'm excited to break that bad boy out and give it a read. Yeah, you do know where it came from. I'll shout out the Wyvern's Tale. I'm not afraid. Go check them out. Actually, if you want, one way you can support them, I asked the owner himself, is to buy gift cards on their website. So Wyvern's Tale Asheville, I can't remember the exact website, but I'll put it in the description after this video gets posted. They don't have a direct relief fund, but it's an awesome store. I wish them the best, and I hope that it keeps going. So yeah, if you feel inclined to help out a friendly local game store through this unfortunately devastating time, then check them out. Alright, regular adventure, begin.
Ambush.
You light your torch and head into the kobold's tunnel. The passageway leads down and then runs straight for many miles before reaching a three-way intersection. While you ponder which way to go, a crude horn sounds and a mighty kobold hero emerges to confront you. Man, I think there is a market, an untapped market for a D&D style game like this, where it's like choose your own adventure and you could actually make the choice in the tunnel and stuff. And it's all like very cartoony. You don't have to go overboard with the graphics so that people could like write a lot of adventures for it, and even have like third-party people write adventures for your game, and then have these little battles. And you could have mods that just let you customize these little adventures, and you could literally just play these with your friends without a GM, and it would be amazing. It'd be really fun. If that game exists, let me know. I will buy it and play it. Begin battle.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Your wizard has long-range attacks, but needs line of sight to target. Don't worry, I'll explain. Line of sight means that you have an unblocked line from the center of your square to the targets. Yep. Your wizard has sight from here and... Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Not from here. Yep. Alright. I already know how this works. This move only reaches 2 spaces, but this one reaches 6. So we're going to do a zap. Oh no. Actually, hold that thought. We're gonna walk first, because I think if I get right up on him, he has a harder time getting away. The kobold hero has a lot of blocks and can't block you if you attack from behind though. Okay. So what I want to do...
Yeah!
If you get the hero on one side of the kobold, yep. Okay. So what I want to do is zap him, so he looks at me, and he turns. Oh, he turned. Well, that didn't work. I will walk right here, though. And do a big zap. Then a smack. This, my friends, is called flanking. And then... Alright, that's it. How's everyone doing out there? Anybody playing any sort of tabletop role-playing games? What is your, if you do have an ongoing campaign, what is your system if you are the GM? Or what class are you playing if it's like a game that has classes and things like that? Let me know. Alright. I think we get a zap in. That's These beginning adventures are really simple. This is... Oh, wait, there's this. That was alright, I guess. I doubt you'll get much further, though. This game isn't dumbed down for the masses. Alright. The tunnel finally emerges high above the floor of White Skull Canyon. So this is where the kobold lair is. You will return with allies to finally stamp out these monsters and liberate the treasure they've stolen from the surrounding villages. Collect loot. Hey! Did I level? Yeah, my warrior level. But not my... Ooh, a couple staves? You know what? I just realized I didn't even equip my new stuff because I went straight to buy the people. So let's take all. Huh, don't forget to check out the armory. Yep, that's what I did forget.
Ah!
Yeah, search for particular items. Okay, so let's find a shield. I have 37 gold. These are all 5 or 25 for the really good one. Ooh, this shield comes with a parry, a simple bash, and a flimsy block. That's pretty good. I don't know if we're going to find a better one than that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Block's good, but unreliable block is terrible. I'm definitely doing this one. That's a really good shield. Let's see if they have any boots. Because these boots are made for walking, and walking is terrible. You want to dash or run. Oh, sprint, investigate. The demonic revenge, though, is really bad. You have to play it. It's for unpreventable holy damage. Hey, it's Libraries and Lattes. That is my wife. Hello. Thanks for watching my stream from the other room. I got one game going in easy D6. It's going very well. I really don't like how this is set up on the phone. And Sunday, I'm starting a new game with Nave. I need a second monitor so I don't have to read chat on my phone. I'm a bad YouTuber. That's awesome, RPG Bliss. I recently met DM Scotty. I was at MythicCon to meet with Baron to do that video that I just put up, and DM Scotty was there, and I literally walked up beside him and I was like, so this a good game, or and it was easy D6. I actually had the other 2 books. I had the core rule book and what is the second? Oh, the adventure book. But I did not have the post-apocalyptic setting, which I'm stoked to read. So I picked that up and I got him to sign it, and that was awesome. He's a cool dude. I was stoked to meet him. Dude, that's cool. Yeah, it was awesome. He was super, super nice in person, like he always is in his videos. So. All right, let's see here. Back to boots. Back to shopping, everyone's favorite part of tabletop role-playing games. Okay, this is just like an all-around upgrade, I think. It trades our walk for a run, and you still get reliable hide, which reliable hide is actually really good. Weak armor is okay. Actually, it's not great. Oh, lunge attacks are really good, though. I love lunge attacks. Shuffle. I think I'm just going to do the straight upgrade for now and save my gold for other things. Oh, yeah, I got new swords. I got a kobold killer, which has a crushing blow, which is way better than this. So let's put the rare weapon on. Ooh, and then pin cuts to have an enable bash. Yeah, these are just better weapons all around. No reason to not use these. And I just got a new arcane item, so we're gonna slot that in for free. I'm gonna see if they have a better staff than this. This staff is honestly pretty terrible. Oh man, TTRPG wise, I am running Shadow Dark, West March's game for video game developers in LA. That sounds awesome. That's what I'm trying to do. Session at 10 tomorrow, and we're using a hacked version of War in the Dark. Yeah, I'm actually trying to get a West March's Shadow Dark game going on the channel and the Discord, but that sounds awesome. Anyone you can name? I'm curious. I was thinking of trying to go to your first con. Trying to go on, yeah. What is War in the Dark? Yeah, cons are a lot of fun. You have to find the right balance though, because there's some cons that are just so big that it feels like all you're doing is walking through crowds, and I don't know, everyone's busy and there's no time to actually like sit down with anyone and play. Oh, why didn't I just put this on? This is better. Did I just buy this? Am I dumb? I think I did just buy this. Alright, this guy needs like a run or a dash. Oh, so hesitant to buy the ones with the arcane feedback. At the start of each round, take 1 point of arcane damage, keep. Oh, until you use it? But it's a 1? It's actually not bad. That might be good for our dwarf, but I don't want to lose my reliable armor either. So I need something that still has armor. Squeamish. You may not directly attack a character whose health is... No, that's terrible. Ooh, quick step. I don't really want the simple bash on my wizard, though. Let's just do this. 2 walks and a reliable hide. That's extra movement. Alright. On to the next adventure, the White Skull Canyon. After battling under the ground itself, you have emerged into the desolate White Skull Canyon. It is here that the kobolds have gathered under the leadership of their sinister high priest, put them to the sword, and end their dilapidations? For once and for all. Dilapidations, that's a word I don't know. Returning to White Skull Canyon, you follow the winding, dry riverbed until you come to a high wooden wall. Suddenly, the gates are thrown open. Kobold warriors rush forward, egged on by their high priest, Iggabig. I love this game. Oh, got some messages I missed. What are the warfare rules? I'm not sure I can name anyone, haha, but we've got people from Blizzard and Obsidian, which I definitely fanboy over. Yeah, I would too. That's crazy. Hey, join the Discord and message me personally. I want to know who this is if you want to. Don't if you don't. Hey, what's up, Ginger Whiskered? What's going on, man? We've got like 45 members in the West Marches, but I would say only 20-ish are active. How are you looking for players for your West Marches campaign? Right now, I'm just kind of broadly putting stuff about it in the videos. If it gets more widespread, I might narrow it down to patrons or something like that, but right now we don't even have enough people that it's worth doing that, so I'm just doing an all-call kind of thing at the moment. Okay, So we can clog up this hall. There's some wooden walls here. And that way nobody gets surrounded. Or, I have a better idea. We make them come to us. I think I move my wizard here. I move my warrior here. And we see who comes to us. Yes. Short spark. Okay, so I can hit this guy in the back right now and he can't block. And then I'm going to do weak shock for you. Hey, it works! And then, same here. Okay. And then, cards with, yep, durations. They last a number of rounds. I can read them if I want. This heals 3 for 3 turns at the beginning of turns. It's hard to block. Okay, I can't reach him, so that's unfortunate. Alright, I have a stab. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Yes, it worked. Okay, now we have a wizard to deal with. So I'm gonna run, hide behind this pillar. Oh no, he's smart. He is a wizard after all. Alright, short spark. Oh no. Okay, I can't really do anything. Oh! Here ends the round. If you have more than 2 cards, yeah, I gotta get rid of one. I'll get rid of the simple strike. Sure, I'll definitely holler at you on Discord. Cool, definitely do. Alright. I gotta get in here while this guy's stuck in a hole and pin him in. It's harder to move around people in this game once you're like pinned near a wall, which is another cool feature. Okay, we'll see if he's got any blocks. Use a simple strike. No blocks. And we'll go for the kill. Boom! Victory! Victorious, you search the bodies while your back is turned. Igabig's feigned death enchantment dissipates, and the shifty little kobold priest slips away deeper into the lair. After him. What do we get? A barrel and some trash. Alright. Well, it is something, I suppose. Pursuing the kobold priest, you corner him in his stinking hut. Now it's time for the final showdown with these murderous bandits. This is also a multiplayer game, by the way. So if you ever want to play this with me, let me know. This map has difficult terrain in it. You must stop moving when you enter difficult terrain. Yeah, difficult terrain in this game is really annoying. Difficult terrain doesn't block line of sight like blocked terrain does. You'll have an easier time if you kill the shaman before his minions can get past the difficult terrain. Okay. So we rush the shaman. Sounds good to me. I can only move 3. Alright, well, a dwarf wants to, so I might as well get in here.
What?
Ooh, unholy fruit. That's not good. Does extra damage, but damages himself. Oh, why did I do it like this? That was not smart. Should have got... Oh, there. There we go. You moved. You moved in a way that lets me able bash you. That's very helpful of you. Okay, I'm gonna... And zap is closer range. And yeah, it's dope RPG Bliss. I'm hacking. By the way, if you guys have any questions for me, TTRPG questions, throw them at me. I'm kind of playing this game just to do something while I wait on questions, because I didn't know if this would be a fast-moving AMA or if I'd just end up playing a game for most of it. So hit me up if you have questions about anything. Alright, I'm going for this joker over here. Oh, hey, I blocked and I drew a card. Nice. Alright, so attack first in case it gets blocked. the hard to block one got knocked, which makes a lot of sense. I'll walk this way. Walk this way. That action. And walk. What is this one? 2? I'll go here. Do a big zap. And end the round. If you have any questions about the game either, then let me know, because I'm just kind of moving fast, because I played a lot of this game. But do a spark. I'm gonna walk here. Do another spark. Let's keep getting through. I'm gonna step. Yeah, I'll just move over. Nice. Simple strike. What was your first experience with TTRPGs? So, my first experience with tabletop role-playing games was technically when I was in middle school, so like 6th grade. My friend Chris had, I think it was either a 3rd edition or a 3.5 monster manual, and so we just tried to take different monsters from the books and pit them against each other. We literally just rolled dice, looked at numbers, and see who won between creatures. We had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea how to play the game. We didn't have a Dungeon Master's Guide or anything like that. We definitely didn't have YouTube. That didn't even exist. The internet barely existed in any real fashion. That was my very first, I'll call it, experience. But then years later, I was probably mid-20s, I got really into Pathfinder Society at my local game store, and I started playing like every chance I could. I would play, sometimes they would have like 2 or even 3 games a week, depending. And I just signed up for everything I could play because I was obsessed with it. I just literally walked upstairs one day because I heard a bunch of people cheering and talking and rolling dice. Went up, signed up, rolled a character right there. One of the guys helped me do it, and I played my first adventure that day. And then got really hooked on Pathfinder Society for about a year and a half, and then I played in one of my friend's 5th edition games, and that was when I was like, oh, okay, this is like a home game, and this is like, because you play Pathfinder Society or organized play, and sometimes people are playing it like it's a, I don't know, like a World of Warcraft dungeon that they're just trying to clear as quick as humanly possible to get to the loot at the end. And so it started to feel that way to me, where I was like, this is just like we're getting to the end of the thing to collect our little piece of paper at the end that says we did it. And it got a little tedious to me, so that, like, getting to play that home game, I was like, oh, this is what people are like really, really getting into when they say like D&D, because first off, 5th edition to me, coming from Pathfinder 1st edition, I was like, this is way easier. It definitely didn't have like as many bells and whistles and things, but there was something I enjoyed about the free form style, especially that GM, my buddy Wes, who ran the game. His style was so fast and loose, and he was so like energetic. He put a lot into his games, and it really showed. You could tell because he had dedicated players that would always show up. And that's when the bug really, really bit me, and I wanted to try game mastering for myself. So that's cool. Never played PF. PF is cool. It's cool if you have a lot of free time to dedicate to the hobby. I'm now 36. I'm married and have a kid, and I'm also just doing this on top of my regular job and stuff, so don't have as much time these days. So games like ICRPG and Shadow Dark really appeal to me lately, but different seasons for different things. So maybe it'll come back around and I'll be like, yeah, I'm back into Pathfinder again, but we'll see. Aftermath. Searching through the muck and bodies, you recover what treasure you can. These kobolds are overthrown and put to flight. The villagers can rest well tonight. You are now finally fully fledged adventurers. Collect loot. Hey, the wizard levels up. 13 health. Open chest. Oh, shit, I bought those boots. Should have waited. Wow, that shaman had some nice loot. Yeah, I think these boots, I can't remember cloth armor. 2 armor, but you have to roll a 3 or better. That's a 50-50 shot. Actually, I'm bad at math. That's like 60%? I don't know. I'm going to put these straight onto my wizard. That's all I know. Take the rest. Finish. Huh. You've seen how useful priests can be. Head to the tavern and I'll let you recruit one for yourself. Wow. Alright, so this is going to be our elf, I think. Unless we have a really cool human priest skin. Dwarf priest. Oh, we do have 3 dwarf priest skins. I don't know, what do y'all think? Human priest, elf priest, or dwarf priest? Do we fill out the party with all the races by grabbing an elf? Or do we go human or dwarf? Elves are the fastest but have 10 health. Dwarfs have 14, and humans are middle of the road with 12. As far as like movement, speed, and health combined. Let's just say I'm a rules light kind of guy. I definitely am too these days. I just feel like brain capacity wise, it's so much easier to adjudicate on the fly. It's so much easier to tinker with a game when the rules are lighter, and like even support your players by creating magic items or abilities that you think they will really enjoy. The more convoluted, the more finicky a game gets, the harder it really is to turn those dials, I think. The harder it is to be a tinkerer or an engineer. Yeah. I also, just like from a prep standpoint, sometimes I look at like a 5th edition or a Pathfinder stat block and I just sigh because I'm like, this creature is going to be around for 2, maybe 3 rounds, and I'm looking at an entire half page usually worth of information, whereas like you look at a game like, let's say, what was I just looking at that had like everyone had 2 abilities. I think it is ICRPG or Shadow Dark, but all the monsters have like a static ability and an active ability, and that's it. That's all you have to do is read it. You roll to hit, do their one thing, and that's it. You keep playing. Okay, no opinions on elf priest, human priest, dwarf priest, so I'm just gonna fill out the party, I think. I go with let's get the lady elf with the mason here. That's a cool. Whoa. Galuthintor. Drillar. May Goldaros. These names, what? I think I'm gonna call her Nyruna. That's easy to pronounce, right?
Yeah!
Nyruna will fight by your side.
Yay!
Your party is now full. You can recruit new characters if you like, but we'll have to swap them for old ones. Okay. So we have Jorben Craigs, Trogrog, and Nyruna. The full regiment.
Woohoo!
The Keep on the Hinterlands is your new home. Check it out. Like the Keep on the Borderlands.
Huh.
You can check out your collection here. Hey, Elder Goblin. Now that Celestial Forge is here, you can craft new, better items from the items you already have. Ooh. There's also options to see your own. Okay, so I don't know the crafting thing is new to me. Probably not going to mess with it right now, but okay, I have to click this. Items you don't own are behind glass. You can get them in chests and from crafting. Let's craft something powerful. The items you can craft have a red button. Okay, so we can craft these boots. For each card required by an item, you must sacrifice an item from your inventory that contains a card. To craft a new item, you need to use 3 or 6 items, depending on the number of cards. Oh, wow. So if you're making like a weapon, click the filters Okay, so if I want one that has a healing dash, now I'll try to fill. Okay. Oh, okay. And then a flank move. What if I don't want to get rid of these? Is this just the tutorial? Do I actually own these? Craft costs gold based on rarity of these items. Well, this time I'll cover it. Okay.
Woohoo!
Wait, he didn't cover it. Unless he gave me the gold just now. Yay, now you can do it yourself. Just come back to your keep whenever. Okay, cool, I guess, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll put these on my warrior because you took my boots in order to craft this. And my arcane item. Ah, come on, man. I didn't want to do this. Ooh, daily deals. So many things are opening up to me.
Adventurers.
Oh. So then, did you end up gaming your first game from playing 5e? 5e was my first time game mastering, yeah. Or GMing, yeah. Yes, I was like gearing up for a Pathfinder campaign I was planning on running when I joined my buddy's group and started playing 5e. And then, like, I don't know, after only like 3 or 4 sessions, he was like, hey, do you want to GM a game? And I was like, yes. And I had not even really looked at the 5th edition book yet, other than the player's handbook. But I was already so confident that I could run that, based on what I had been prepping for in Pathfinder, that I totally just pivoted. I ran a way too long of a session for like a Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving kind of thing. It's like an 8-hour game, and I had planned on it being like a 4-hour game. So, if that tells you how green I was as a GM, literally first game ever. And let me just say, after GMing that first 5th edition game, I was like, I scrapped the whole Pathfinder campaign I was planning on running. I was like, I'm going to run it in this game, and I will eat the cost of the books if I have to, because I was just already like, felt like I was so much better at adjudicating, prepping on the fly, coming up with stuff in 5e. So the tutorial guy is scamming you. Now things are getting exciting. There are new adventures to tackle. Yeah, he stole my money after he said he wouldn't. And the daily deal stocks exotic and hard to obtain items. Ooh, let's check it out. These are probably all high level. Yeah, this is all stuff from like the sci-fi one, because there's like a whole sci-fi setting, and then like a kind of like Chult setting, I think is the best way to describe this. Yeah, and they're all like 500 to 500 gold. No thanks. I do want to sell all of my treasure, which is like this. That's it, right? Nothing else is. I'll sell this gray item. I don't really need that. It probably sells for like, what, a gold? Does it even sell for anything? How do you know? Show me what it sells for. You can't sell usable items now. Only treasure. Okay. Gotcha. Understood. Let's go back to the armory, because now I have a missing slot here. Let's see what they have. Maze is really good. Boo is target discards their oldest attack card. Ooh, Forceful's good. I like the slide back, because if someone gets right in your wizard's face, you can just push them back with like a force cannon or something. Okay. Let's see here. What's really cool about this game too is you can play with 2 other players, because you can have a party of 3. So you can do multiplayer too and battle other people online, but their builds are usually ridiculous, and I have not had a lot of success with that. I'm just gonna go with this. It's cheap. I like Memory Loss, Maze, and Force Bolt. It's a good one to have for early on. Let's find a Divine Weapon. Oh, I have 101 gold? Where did I get that from? Oh, I guess from selling all that junk. Ooh, 2 heals, 2 entangling roots. And what is Flaring Torch? 4 damage. When this card does damage, increase its damage by 4 if the affected target has a form card attached. Burn 2. So 4 and burn 2, and then increases if they have like a buff or a debuff on them already. That's pretty good. Righteous Frenzies. Oh, I really like Misguided Heal. It heals 4 but deals 2 damage. So if you have like a character who has armor, you can actually like kind of hit your own guy. Or if you just need to finish someone off for like 1 or 2 damage, sometimes you can just hit them with a Misguided Heal. I really like the versatility of it. It's a fun one. Oh, Healing Pulse is really good. Heal 2 every ally within 3 squares. This game is really fun, y'all. If you've not tried it, it's good for like when your D&D game gets canceled and you really wanted to play, and you can kind of scratch that itch and even maybe play with one of your buddies. I'm gonna get this actually. That like was gonna be in the game as well. Ooh, Lunging Hack is really good. I don't love Rusty Armor though. I already look at these. I feel like I already did. Yeah, these are looking familiar. Okay, well, I'm not going to go too crazy. We'll probably earn some things. Okay, Cavern of the Troglodytes or the Wizard's Workshop? I think we keep going. I feel like Wizard is a big jump. Let's go Troglodytes.
Adventurer.
Adventurers, yes. Again, hit me with your TTRPG questions. Preferred systems. One thing I was thinking about earlier, I had that conversation with Baron at MythicCon, and I actually, after that conversation, so I went and I picked up. Oh no, I have something peeking through. Ooh, what we playing? What's up, Sword and Stones? I need to get back to your email. I started to read it and I got distracted. But after my conversation with Baron, I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna talk a bunch of smack about the 2024 DMG, I need to at least have read it. So went to my FLGS and picked that up as well. Because, GMuary isn't about what system you're playing. GMuary is about good advice for new game masters, regardless of system. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to read it. Hell might even freeze over and I might do a review on it or something, like a video talking about what's good from it. A war band of cannibalistic trogs has taken up residence in a nearby cabin. Following a rash of disappearances, the Omelette villagers are offering a reward to anyone who can clear out a troglodyte-infested cavern not far outside of town. These foul creatures are said to dine on human flesh and bone. Will you be next on the menu in the caverns of the troglodytes? 2 exciting battles for levels 1 to 4. Alright. To answer your question, Sword and Stone, this is a game called Cardhunter. It takes a lot of inspiration from D&D, if you can't tell. It's a card, like a deck building / sort of grid-based combat, and there are like little maps that they put out for you, and you'll see. The Omelette Elders direct you to a lonely hillside into which is hewn a crude opening, the location of the troublesome Troglair. A dark tunnel snakes downward through the earth, a tunnel filled with an increasingly revolting smell. It ends with a cave littered with human and animal remains. Rising from their haunches as you approach, 2 vile trogs bare their filthy yellow teeth and rush to attack. Battle.
Encounter.
The trogs brandish their pointy spears at you. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 trogs. If I remember right, trogs have some annoying armor or something. Is that what I remember? I can't remember right now. They hit hard. I have telekinesis, slide 2, fly, and a zap. Do we split the party or go? I think I'm going right. By the way, I really just love this like table scene. I want to a VTT that just feels like this. Like, give me a VTT where I can just grab a dice that's on the table, pick up my cards and look through them, put my minis down, you know. Like, swap this map out for another one. I just really love the way this looks. If this was a VTT, I would use it every time. If you could just, like, draw little things like this, or, like, copy-paste these little, whatever, little rubble blocks and stuff. I think this looks so good. It does everything I would want in a VTT. I don't want flashy 3D miniatures and stuff. I want little cardboard cutouts like these guys. I just love it. This game has so much character. I love the threes environment created. Oh, 3D environment created as though you were sitting there. Yeah, exactly. To me, this feels more like sitting at a table than literally any VTT I have ever seen. And I have tested a few of them at this point because I'm trying to do an online game. Alright, let's start with dwarf can only walk 2. So I'm going to walk him there. I just messed up, didn't I? Always send the warrior in first. I'm going to get right here because I think... I should have known that was going to happen. Can I telekinesis this Trog to right here? Predictable stab. If this attack is blocked, you take 3 piercing. Oh, I did not block it. Okay, so I'm going to go weak attack first. Okay, that blocks.
Yeah.
Oof. Then I'm gonna... This is maybe risky. Gonna maze... Oh no. Hold on. Options. Auto targets is off. I can't maze myself. I'm gonna maze this person. Ah, no. Not the way I wanted to go. Alright, well... That. Hit everybody with a healing pulse. Nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and top off. Why not? I'll lose these anyway. Man, I almost feel like I should have made the dwarf the cleric because I haven't even had to move. I'm like saving my dash right here. That would be an awesome VTT. I use Owlbear with 2D tokens, but they are characters from 2-minute tabletop. Still works well. LOL sound effects. Grr, ouch. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are a little cheesy. In fact, I'm going to turn them down just a hair. Oh, wait, I can't? Oh, no. It's just music. I don't even hear music. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Cleric's got some bashes, though, so that might be good to get in with. Alright, what's the play here? We got this dude with 3 health, so let's see if we can oust him. Oof. That's a pretty good stab there. Let's get the wizard out of there. And the cleric into there. Simple bash, slide back. So I don't want to do that yet. Because then if I slide him away, I can't hit him in a second. Boom! Okay, so Trogs don't have armor, they have spears. Yeah, I'm going to turn that music down even more, actually. I realize how loud it is. Okay, you search the cavern. It is devoid of anything except for the splintered skulls and broken bones scattered around the Trogs' guard post. Poking around what must be their bedrolls, you discover some battered loot secretly inside. Beyond this, the tunnels lead deeper underground. Selecting the one with the most promising downward gradient leads you onward. Grr, ouch. Alright, loot. The Trogs have the spear. Oh, who's this? Oh, well done. I see you've already joined the Cardhunter Club. Color me surprised,
Yes.
As I'm sure you know, club members get an extra item each time they open a chest. Yes, I figured if I was going to play this online at all, I'd just go ahead and... usually this one is not free, but I did like the monthly thing, so I have 29 days. Just so you know if you play this game. But I was like, Why not? I really like this game, and no one supports it anymore. And I'd love to see it have more adventures and things. So maybe one day the devs will do more with it. But I'll take all for now. Do I like this? Not really. That's not bad. What does my wizard already have? I mean, it's a lot of 2 damage sparks. Wait, what is this? This is this thing. Nah, I like the movement-based abilities. I will keep. Can you be a bit quieter? Melvin says, oh, Melvin. It's important for the GM to be in control of the group at all times. So there's Gary here, and then Melvin is our antagonist, I guess. Stench Cavern. You reach a large gallery cavern. I see how this could be way addictive. Kind of get that addictive vibe I got from Diablo 1st Edition. Simple graphics are awesome. Yeah, I think the thing I really like about this game is as you start to get into higher level fights, and they start to be really complex in some ways, and the strategy really comes in, there are builds. You sort of have to try different builds in order to beat certain fights. Like I have on my main account, I started it over so I wasn't tempted to use any of the items I'd already earned, but on my main account I have a cleric who is essentially like a bubble cleric, if you've ever played like World of Warcraft, except you can still fight while you're in your bubble. So I would just like put an invulnerability bubble on myself, run in the middle of everyone, and just start swinging with axes and hitting everyone around. And basically just never having to heal because everyone like would focus him and he would just be invulnerable. But there's just some crazy combos you can come up with in this game. Anyways, you reach a large cavern. Anemic beams of light filter down from cracks in the ceiling. There are many stalactites and stalagmites, as is common for such places. It is populated by a variety of rats and bats. I also just love the meta context of, like, it's aware that this is a D&D game, obviously. The jokes there about, you know, all the tropey things. A band of trogs are engaged in a horrid repast in the center of the cavern. The food drops from their greasy paws as they emit shrieks of surprise and rush towards you.
Encounter.
Alright, the trogs grunt echo off the cavern's walls, creating cacophonous... I didn't read. Goblins can't read. Okay, let's see here. Place target on a random square. Man, I got all of my movement abilities in one turn. That's disappointing. And then I got 2 heals early on when I don't need them yet. So I think what I'm going to do... 2 7 health trogs. What are these? Trog Spearmen and Trog Scuttlers. Oh, Scuttlers are the worst. Because you think you have them pinned down and then they scuttle away from you. So, actually, I'm going to use my Dwarf Shuffle. The difficult terrain is hard to understand in this game. It is a little weird. Yep, everybody scuttles. Okay, because then I can shuffle in, get right up on him. I still don't have enough movement. Oh. I'm gonna maze this one. Yes, that was what I was hoping would happen. And I'll bludgeon. And I'll bludgeon again. Alright, that was... my plan worked for once. I'm gonna get behind this guy and try to box him in. Rush over here. Heal my warrior, because he got hurt pretty good. Perfect. And turn around. Love it when a plan comes together. What is this? $5. Ha ha ha. Well, thank you for the $5. I thought it would be a question or something, but I appreciate the gift. Currently, Easy D6 and Knave with a long list of games coming up next. Oh man, I want to run a game of Knave. I've done like a Actually, here, let me do this move and then I'll think. Overhead swing. Boom. I had a buddy and we kind of ran this like pseudo game of Knave, but it was sort of like I was trying to write this like not solo, but like co-op RPG where you just play against the system itself, and Knave was just really good for that because of its tables and stuff. Ended up not loving what I'd done with it, but it was a fun experiment. Yeah. Ooh, wrong step. Okay, it's time to heal myself. Ouch. And then bash. So 2 of the armor blocked, and 2 of it went through. Can't get where I can see this guy. Probably gonna lose my cleric, but oh no. Alright, well, let's see here. Get the warrior straight in. No, he ran. Actually, if I walk this way, I can almost get an angle on him. Okay, this is probably dumb, but I'm gonna try to hit him. Ah, there we go. You've fallen for my master plan, except I can't hit you yet. I'm gonna dash past you. Try to surround him. Okay, let's get rid of the dinky ones. What's the difference? Hard to block 2. Okay. I'll go for the hard to block one. Knave. What did I miss? Yo, I was asking what made you start your YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that one. I actually did a video on this called Why I Started YouTube and Don't Talk D&D. And originally, you know, I'll give you the fast version of it, but you're welcome to check out that video as well. But the idea was that, like, there were all these channels that used to do advice and have either disappeared or turned into something else. Like, some of them just became sort of, let's call them TTRPG creating machines. And so, you know, not to disparage any of these channels, I think occasionally a lot of them do still put out a great advice video, but I felt like everyone I was following on the D&D sort of, or dungeon tuber as I call it, side of YouTube, was shifting to be something else other than D&D sort of advice. And then on top of that, the people who have stayed around are just mostly cover Dungeons and Dragons TM 5th edition or 2024. They don't talk about a lot of these other little games. So I wanted to be a channel that really highlighted indie RPG games, or even just lesser known or lesser played games, and also just gave advice and stuff. I say that right now as I'm playing a video game, but this stream is just for fun and just to kind of connect with the community and stuff again. And that was kind of my third pillar, was like I wanted there to be some connectivity within the hobby, which is why I came up with January. I'll probably do more things in the future where I keep banging this, sorry, hopefully that's not hitting the mic, but more things where I'm like trying to connect dungeon masters, or even like to some extent some of the other dungeon tubers. Like having a conversation with Baron was an awesome sort of a milestone for me. I want to have more of these dungeon tubers connect with each other too, or like talking with Runehammer. Like, never thought I'd get to do that, and he was such an awesome guy to talk to because he really gets it. I don't know if that makes sense, but like he really gets what's great about this hobby, and I think he's really never lost sight of that goal, even though he's like doing different things and now he has a brick and mortar store and stuff. And but like, yeah, like even in that conversation I had with him when he talks about the doing of the hobby, like how a lot of us talking heads online, we talk about the hobby in these like big esoteric ways, which is fun and that's fine and all, but like it's the doing of the hobby that is really the essence of what makes it good. So like it's fun to theory craft, it's fun to come up with your 9 things a GM should never do and stuff like that, but really it's the like getting down to brass tacks and rolling the dice with your friends. And So yeah, that was a long-winded way to say, like, there's a lot of reasons I wanted to make a channel, and it was just I was filling a gap of things I was no longer seeing as present online. It's kind of swinging back around slowly, but I hopefully that's due to some change coming. I got really tired and burnt out from all the sort of like RPG news and drama cycles. There was a time right after the OGL, which, like, rightfully so, there was a lot of like scandal type videos coming out, and it just got to the point where it was like, maybe I was clicking them too much, maybe it was also part of my own personal algorithm, but like it was like all I was seeing. I wasn't seeing anyone actually talk about any of the good things that are within the hobby. So it was really frustrating to me, and I had that moment where, be the weird wizard you want to see airbrushed on the side of a van, be the change you want to see in the world, kind of a thing. So I just started a YouTube. I had a very focused goal with at least the approach to the content I wanted to create, even if I wasn't sure, like, what exactly that was going to be, if that makes any sense. I just knew I wanted it to be, centered on advice, centered on connectivity of community within the hobby, and centered on not the big two games, basically D&D and Pathfinder. So I've mostly stuck to that, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying a lot of things. I'm throwing a lot of things against the wall. I'm seeing what sticks. I'm playing Cardhunter on the internet. But, I really do love tabletop role-playing games. I think they bring people together in such a unique way. They add so much spice and variety to life in a really interesting way, and I think they bring people together and they push aside differences ultimately. So yeah, I'm really passionate about that, as weird as that sounds. So yeah, that's the long ranty answer. But I got away from the chat. I started talking a lot. Yo, thank you, dude. Yeah, no problem. Works for me. Copyright my game name. I'm gonna ask you, how did you decide to publish on itch? Okay, this is maybe you guys talking back and forth to each other. Yeah, I hear you, Jordan. Too much chat about WotC and Hags, bro. That's awesome. I've never heard it called that. 5e. I prefer listening to guys like you talking about us little peeps, LOL, and advice for playing the game. Creating is the most helpful. Some of my favorite YouTube vids are just chats about how much fun they have in the game and how it made them happy. Oh, I understand. Runehammer has a cool aura. I'm saving up for Crown Skull. Oh, man. First of all, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, there are a lot of good folks out there who are talking about the doing of the hobby, and they're talking about advice, and I am still one of those little people too, even though I'm on YouTube right now playing this game and whatever. But yeah, save up for Crown Skull because it's an awesome game. Honestly, conceptually, it's probably my favorite game right now, like, in the hobby. I just think I'm gonna gush about Runehammer for a second. I think this dude is doing stuff that is like 10 years in the future right now. Like, everybody else is, I don't have a problem with retro clones and stuff like that. That's fine. But everyone is like sticking so close to this little box, that is, as Professor Dungeon Master once put it, D&D is the six stats, AC and HP, and your class or whatever. And everyone's sticking so tight to that little square, which is fine. I love that little square, and I will always fall back on that little square. But I feel like Runehammer is just 10 years in the future looking at RPGs and going, this is what's cool. And yeah, his games just really excite me in a way that no other games are exciting me right now. And yeah, Crown and Skull is definitely worth a look. It's really interesting. for like character creation reasons. So like on the player side as well as the GM side. A lot of times I like a game because I'm like, oh, this is really easy to run as a game master, and I think it's really cool and has some neat concepts. And then other times I'm like, oh, I really like this game as a player. Well, Crown and Skull is kind of both at the same time in the most interesting way. Like things like phases, things like the role for like what a monster does. I don't know. There's just a lot of really interesting things going on in that game that you might not really notice at first glance, but when you really sit down to start playing it, you're like, wow, there's a lot to this. It's really outside the box thinking, and I just really enjoy the Runehammer mindset and approach to games right now. So yeah. Anyways, end rant or ramble. Okay, so yeah, I understand. Runehammer's cool aura, RPG Bliss, awesome. I think you're doing a great job with the channel. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm very similar. I just subbed to your channel the other day, RPG Bliss. I've seen your comments, and then I didn't realize that you had a channel, so I went and checked it out. Haha, hags, bro. Sorry. Well, I just ranted, and then I lost all the moisture in my throat. If you ever want to know why there's so many edits in my videos usually, it's because when I get really excited about a topic and I start talking at my full speed, I forget to like swallow and get saliva in my throat so that I don't choke. That's a real thing that happens. 2.3 Tuzon followers. Y'all ain't no little people anymore, bro. Hey, I just talked to... Wow, okay. It's not about numbers, but I think you appreciate that. Unfortunately, I'm stuck to that little square with my boring Wii game too. Well, maybe one day. There's nothing wrong with that square. Like, Shadow Dark is one of my favorite games. Period. It sticks very, very close to original D&D mixed with some 5e, modernized mechanics. There's nothing wrong with that square. I think there are so many people writing that way that it is always refreshing when you see someone just like throwing stuff against the wall, trying new things, seeing what sticks, and honestly, a lot of it is really cool. And I think Crown and Skull could change. This sounds like really pedantic or something. I think it could change sort of the direction a lot of, at least designers, start looking at the game. I think there's enough in there, like the way phases work, that people might start going, yeah, why are we rolling initiative and kind of like eating away all this time in the game, with this fiddly kind of like old school thing that we've just done forever. And when there's something like phases, like let's try something, let's create something else that's new. Like let's make a better version of phases, for instance. I don't know. Stuff like that just excites me as someone who's trying to write a TTRPG as well. No way, thank you for checking out. Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. Keep making videos, because the more you do it, the better you get at it, and the more people find you and get interested in your slice of the internet and like what you're doing. So keep at it. I'm going to install memory. And then... if I walk here, I think I can... Oh no! I think it gets... Incorrect. I think it's fair to say that Gary is playing fast and loose with the rules. Oh no! The AI heard us talking. To your advantage, I do not approve. This is the I only buy the book GM. That's our what was this dude's name? It's Gary and Melvin. The cavern is filthy and knee-deep in bat guano. Nice. Good for fireballs. Though a nauseating task, you are able to find some items of value among the detritus. Sadly, you will also discover the remains of several missing villagers. Returning these gruesome bundles to the villagers will surely bring bittersweet gratitude and heartache. Collect loot. Hey! Did they level up? No. Close. Shield, basic axe. I think I can just start selling these now. Wait, no, it won't let me do it yet. What is this? Rare weapon. Okay, just take all, I guess. Finish. Renowned up!
Whoa!
Yes, your renown went up. More renown means you can craft higher level items in the keep. Increase your renown by completing more adventures. Ooh, randomize rarities. Trog incursions. Okay, layer the trogs. Just a barrel. This is like the pay to win option, I believe. If I remember correctly. Watch out, this shop sells a lot of items that require power tokens. Yep. Yeah, power tokens are something you get as you level. You start having to, like use slot-based, almost like a attunement or something like that in D&D. Okay, so let's see. Do we have anything that's my level? No, certainly not. It is a really good way to keep the balance in this game, though. I like it a lot. 100? Oh, that's a pricey pair of boots. Alright, so we can't afford any of these yet. This lets you buy chests. I'm going to give you some pizza. Try your luck on a magnificent chest. Okay, sure. I'll take a freebie.
Yay!
Oh, you got powerful items that require a power token. Yep, you'll get those as you level up, but I can look at them now. Well, that's a really good one, actually. Dash team, run team, flanking move. That's super good. That requires 2. That requires 2. This I could use right now. I don't have armor slot yet, but that's a really, really good. Hardy mail is awesome. Reliable armor is really good. Alright, well, I mean, that was worth it since it was free. Let's go kill some more trogs.
Ah!
Let's see. Febreze. Yeah, Crown Skull sounds awesome. Oh, that will smell nice in there. Got Febreze. You guys played Slay the Spire before? Oh, I love Slay the Spire. That was the other game I was considering playing. But this is more D&D applicable and will kind of keep me in the mindset of it, so I thought I'd go with this. But I really do like Slay the Spire, and I might do that on a different stream another time, maybe. Thanks for sticking with me, all, by the way. Everybody who's here. I had no idea if anyone would join this or, if anyone would care. Actually, I don't know if I messaged the Discord. I think I did. Okay. Never mind. There's people talking in there. Who's Hunter Fox? I will wave at them. I can do this off air. I'll do this another time. Alright. Anyways, let's do this adventure, and then I'll probably run this whole adventure, because it's like, 2 exciting battles, and then I'll probably call it there, because it's almost 9 o'clock, and I've been going a while. At last, you have found the cursed mind orchestrating this savage assault. A Trog wizard, no less. Oh, and by the way, if you guys enjoy this, if you're having fun, hanging out, doing an AMA, let me know, and I'll do more of these in the future. If no one enjoys them, and nobody watches them, I probably won't do them. But thanks for hanging out, everyone who is here. It's awesome to even have, we got 7 people? That's insane to me. I used to try to run games on Twitch, and no one watched and no one cared. So thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I need to reinstall my Temple of Elemental Evil PC game. Oh, that sounds awesome. Very Diablo-ish. I have never actually played that module, so that would be fun. You enter a dark and claustrophobic stretch of tunnels. As your torchlight pierces the murk, a dreadful caterwauling precedes the appearance of some especially filthy troglodytes. There is no time to parley. You must slay them. Battle. Ambush. Reeking troglodytes jump from the shadows, lusting for tasty man flesh. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for that little tidbit. Tasty man flesh. Oh, this might be a hard fight, actually. We are surrounded. There's a lot of bad terrain. So I can either push up through here, try to hold him at these 2 chokes, or like use the bad terrain in my advantage and go around the back way. But they have spears, so they can like usually attack over it. You can attack from like 1 square away with a spear. Either way, this is bad. I don't know. What does flank do? If you don't end this move adjacent to an enemy, cantrip. Okay, that's pretty good. Cantrip just means I don't lose priority. I don't lose my turn, basically. Because any other card you play, you lose your turn. Let's see. What do I do here? These live vids are always cool to get to chat with you. Yeah, thanks, man. I really enjoy them, too. I feel like different people connect with different styles of videos, and as long as people are connecting, interested in this, then I'll keep doing it. So I'm having a good time. Thank you. Go north and take them out one by one. Which way is north? Towards the card. Is that north? And east is like the dice. Never eat soggy waffles. We'll call that north. Towards this root thing. Alright. I like it. I can also flank. If I don't end it adjacent to an enemy, cantrip. Alright, first off, where can you get? You can actually run this round, which is really good. So let's get the dwarf here. Scuttle. Okay, I'm going to move him again because he's going to get poked for sure. Yep. Okay, then I'll do a flank move. So I can get my cleric out of there. Actually, I'm going to put the cleric here. So I can do a bludgeon. Oof. Alright, well, that's not good. Can I kill him before he kills me? I gotta kill this dude or else my cleric this round. Oh no. I think my cleric's dead. Oof, he ended the round. Oof. Up then. Up is also the corner of the map. Up here? Yeah, I think I did what you meant, but maybe not. Maybe I'm misreading. Okay. I can run in bash. Actually, what I should do, I should move my cleric here. Oh boy, that was maybe a bad idea. Heal. Oh man. I'm gonna telekinesis this guy over here. And then I'm gonna heal my cleric again. Then I'm gonna run in. This is the shortest run ever. Take 2, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna move here just so I can use these zaps. 1. Hey, parry worked. Parry is amazing. Pin cut. Actually, I'm gonna bludgeon because if it goes through, yes, he dies. If I go here, do I have line of sight? I do now. Okay. Gonna healing dash exactly 1 space. Go for then heal myself. Dash in. And simple strike for the win. Yeah.
Victory!
This Smash them. Looks like the Trogs will be going hungry today. The Trog spears have been protected by a small cavity in the wall containing a variety of disgusting objects considered precious by these subterranean monsters. Tossing them aside, you discover a few useful items can be salvaged once cleaned. Hey, who ate all the jerky? I don't know, Gary. Probably Melvin. Ooh, sturdy torch. That's really good. I think this is getting replaced with a sturdy torch. Okay. Got them on the run. Trog lad. You reach an unpleasantly warm chamber lit with the flickering yellow glow. The final cavern is the sanctuary of the dread Trog wizard, known as Crandiup in his own tongue. The evil creature stands inside an arcane symbol etched into the ground with a mysterious glowing substance. Crundiup, I can't say that. Crundiup sneers as you approach and barks a harsh order to his guards. The fray is joined. Defend yourselves. Anyway, Melvin says that a good GM isn't distracted by food mid-session. He says it's about focus. I kind of love the commentary. Okay, friends, gotta run. Keep having fun. But, alright, thanks for joining, Swords and Stones. Good meeting you. I will say there are some battles later on where there are more like objective things you have to do, which adds an interesting element too. Right now, this is all kind of like tank and spank and kill, but those are fun too for different reasons. I mean, people love hack and slash video games, right? So, Crundiup points at you and then at his mouth. Could this be some sort of Trog greeting? Sure it is. You food. Okay, let's hit this one with a melee loss right out of the gate. Okay, this is tricky because if I run in and then they scuttle or move, I've wasted 2 really good attacks. So I think what I do, like my wizard where he is. Alright, I'm gonna get behind this pillar, stalactite or whatever. Stalagmite. Oh, this guy's a wizard. Okay, if I want to get out of line of sight, I need to get here. Yeah. Then if I stand there, I'm only 2 away from that guy. Alright, let's go. Yeah, why not? Let's go here. I'm sure I won't regret this. Yeah. Oh, Gary passed? Oh, I'm into the turn then, because I got no attacks I can hit with. And I'll just get rid of... I guess I'll keep the block. And the 2 heals. Okay, okay. Interesting. I need to use these moves on somebody. I kind of want to hit the 10 guy. Let's see if I can get in here. Yes. Yes. You will burn from the flaring torch. You cannot run from the flames. Smack. Oof. I didn't block. Alright, let's do a quick heal on my boy here. Oh no, I can't. Line of sight is blocked by something? Interesting. Okay. I guess because of the way that stalagmite is, then I cannot. I'll get here. Woo. Heal. Heal. Heal! It's good to have a cleric. Okay, can I telekinesis my warrior here? Oof. Ouch. Wow, that hit hard. Oof. Okay, and then... Oh no, I gotta move a little. A short spark. Actually, is he dead? Burning tear. Well, oh well. Alright, end round. Well, one more time, thanks everyone for joining. If you have any more tabletop role-playing games or D&D related questions, let me know. I've got a little bit more time before this last battle runs out, and I'll probably call it there. But it has been very fun. I enjoy this game a lot, and I enjoy talking about tabletop role-playing games. Oh, short blast. It's just a more powerful little blast. Okay. I'm not worried. I'm worried now. Okay, I gotta heal my boy. Alright, time to finish this one off. No, you scuttler. Alright, well you can't... You can scuttle, but you can't hide. Gotta get my wizard in here. Wizard v wizard battle. We gotta chase this guy down, don't we? I'm gonna walk up to him. Oh, he ran. Gonna shuffle over. Can I hit him with this? Ah, oh, so close. Gonna dash in. Hit him with a simple strike. And hopefully bash him to death. Yay! Grundy lies slain. As the lifeblood drains from his carcass, so too does the light ebb from the arcane symbols traced on the floor. Whatever foul incantation he was attempting will never be completed. Behind a cleverly concealed chunk of wall is the Trog Wizard's collection of stolen items. You liberate them before leaving this foul cave to bring the news of your success back to the villagers of Omelette. Doesn't say that, but I added. Yay, level 3, 16 health. Oh, I got armor finally. This is exciting. What does the wizard get at level 3? An arcane skill. And the cleric's level 2, so divine armor. Nice. Hey.
Woohoo!
And save time when... Yeah, okay. Well, let's immediately put that divine armor on, because I think it's the only one I have. And then... Simple strike or light block. I'm fine with giving these boots to the cleric. Selling this. And is that staff an upgrade? Short spark, and 4 sparks. That's the same exact staff. Wow, okay. Is this an upgrade? Ooh, burning fingers is pretty good. I could swap. I'll swap these for now. We can go fire mage for a minute. Renowned up. With more recipes in the keep. Cuthbert's costumes. Oh man, let's go look. This is the skins of the game. You deserve a new figure, so I'm giving you some pizza from my private stash. Ooh, 80. So we get a freebie, basically. I can't change out these characters I already am, can I? I like that they're like action figures or whatever cards. I already have them. Okay, these are just human warriors. We could use a new elf cleric. Or elf priest, I'm sorry. Calling it by the wrong name. Why are they like Jedis? Kind of like this one. Classic Warhammer, and she's got her spell hand ready. Oh, that one's cool too. That one's a little too spacey or something. Okay, just to check. I'm a dwarf kind of guy myself, so let's look at all the dwarfs. Dwarves. Oh, that's cool. I like the brick with the tassel on it. Oh, wait, I already have that one. And that one. When did I get these? Dwarf warriors. Oh, those are cool. Look at that dwarf warrior. Why didn't I pick a warrior? Because they're slow. That's why. The leaf. That's awesome. I love it. Let's see. Dwarf wizards. Wizards. Oh, I like this guy. He just looks like a classical wizard. I like his little walking cane staff. And then, last but not least, dwarf priests. They're 2 pages. Oh, I kind of like this devil priest looking dwarf. That's cool. It's like Hellboy. This guy with the turtle shell shield caveman. That's awesome. Jay, have you ever played or ran Keep on the Borderlands? I have it. I haven't played or ran it. I do own the classic module. It's one of the few classic D&D modules I have like a physical copy of. I think I have that in like Ravenloft i6 or whatever it is. But I haven't played it or read it. I looked through it a little bit and I was like, ooh, the language in this is very outdated and old. I had a hard time kind of trying to parse out what was actually important or what I needed in order to run it. But I need to give it another look because I do want to run it someday. And I'd like to play it first before I run it, just so I could experience it with some surprise. That would be fun. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to buy a skin or not. I guess elf priest. Nah, I just don't like any of these that much. Okay, let's go back to... I'm going to do this and then I'm probably going to log off. Human warrior. There are some cool human warriors. I kind of like this Ronin looking person. This one's cool. Let's do this. He gave me 80 free slices. Really, I want to see, can I change... Jorben Craggs is now a lady. That's fine. I guess I could make it Jorbina. Wow, my cat is very upset. That was definitely... Actually, I'm not sure which one that was. Let's call her... How can I mix up Jorben? Jin? Jin bro. That's terrible. How about this? Bjorny. Jonier Craggs. Sure. I did it. I mixed it up. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there. Next time we'll do either the Wizard's Workshop or Highway Robbery. But before I go, how do I go into this little thing? Big mode. Whoa. Is my screen been in this the whole time? That's hilarious. You can kind of see the chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. We have a few more messages I'm going to get to before we get off here. Jay, have you ever played... Oh, that was the one I did. The Motley GM posted a vid today and had letters from the Dark Borderlands in the vid. It's a Shadow Dark version that looks sweet. Oh, I need to write that down right now because that sounds awesome. I'm very interested in the Keep in the Borderlands, but I felt the old style language of the module that I had was very hard to parse out. So, what is that called? I'm going to write it down. Letters from the Dark Borderlands. I'm literally opening a Google Doc and just jotting that down because I am stoked about that. Letters I guess I don't have to do this on stream. From the Dark Borderlands. Why am I in full screen mode? I hit F11 somehow. I keep telling myself I don't need more modules, but yeah. I just got returned to... Oh gosh, what is it called? Return to the Starless Sea? I haven't even looked at it yet, but I saw it. There was a hardcover version of it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't have money to spend right now, but I keep doing it, so it's bad. Alright, well, that's it for tonight's stream. Stay tuned, and we will continue the journey of... what did I name these ridiculous characters? Jonir, Krags, Trogrog, and Nyruna as they travel across Cardhunter, or whatever they call the land in this game. Because I'm probably going to keep playing this one. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's easy to like engage with chat while I'm doing it, and talk TTRPG stuff and have rants mid-battle and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Keep watching for more. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, make mistakes, choose chaos, and most importantly, have fun. Till next time.